Yo, what's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to be analyzing which teams will be buyers or sellers at the deadline. So, yeah, let's start with the American League. Alright, we got the Orioles. They're currently first place, 29-19. I believe they'll be buyers at the deadline. They got a few pieces they need to add, some starting pitching depth, etc. You got the Rays. The Rays are going to be buyers. I mean, they contend every year. Same with the Yankees. The Red Sox will probably be buyers. I don't think they've given up yet. I think the Blue Jays will be buyers as well, but that could change with the Blue Jays. All right, the Central, you got the Indians. They're gonna be buyers. They last year they traded for Ubaldo. That didn't work out, but they traded for him. They're willing to trade. Then you got the White Sox, who actually have been a surprise this year. I thought they were gonna be sellers, but I'll say they're gonna be buyers. Then you got the Tigers. Let's say buyers, because they're probably gonna heat up. Got the Royals. They'll probably be sellers because they got a lot of prospects that they could trade in exchange for some decent players. So I expect them to make a few trades and sell a couple of their players at the deadline. Got the Twins, who are obvious sellers because they're 16 and 32 right now, and it's not really looking good. And they got a lot of pieces they can trade. So you got Texas, who's gonna be probably be a buyer. Um, they need I mean maybe they can get Roy Oswalt free from a free agency, and they can get some pitching depth, wouldn't hurt. You got the Angels, who are starting to heat up now, second place. I expect them to get some. I mean, I don't know what, but to buy something. With Athletics, I thought they were going to be buyers earlier in the season, but they're starting to slip away now. And I'm going to say they're going to be sellers at the deadline, selling guys like Bartol Colon and yeah, and McCarthy. You get the idea. Mariners, they're going to be obviously sellers. Figgins, um, Vargas, Jason Vargas, the pitcher, Brandon League. So that's the American League guys, and yeah. All right, on to the National League. We got the Nationals, who have the excess amount of pitching. They got John Lannon, this trade bait. Been rumors about him um, being used to acquire a center fielder. So I expect them to be buyers and get some kind of outfield help. Got Miami, who's been pretty good this year. Currently in second place, or tied for second place with the Mets. And I expect them to go out and get some pitching. Nothing too much, but yeah, I expect them to be buyers. You got the Mets, who I thought were going to be sellers, but they've gotten off to a hot start, so I'll call them buyers for now. That can change. You got Atlanta, who I'd call buyers as well, because I don't think they would. I don't think they have really any pieces to sell, even though they're really cold right now. I don't know, but all right. You got the Phillies, who many people have debated whether they should buy or sell this year. Um, you know, the core is getting older, more injury prone, and uh, this is tough. I think they should be like buyers to an extent. I think their little reign of winning and everything is coming to an end. But I don't know. You never know. They could be one or two pieces away from contending again. So we'll see. On to that. So yeah, I'll call the Phillies buyers. Okay, then we got the Reds, who are in first place. They're gonna be buyers. It's obvious. Cardinals buyers for pitching probably. Pirates, let's call sellers. They can probably get rid of a couple guys such as Burnett or Correa, Kevin Correa. Um, Garrett Jones as a DH possibly. All right, then you got Houston, who the GM claims that he's gonna be a buyer at the deadline, but not the way with the way this team's playing right now. They've got Carlos Lee, Brett Myers, a couple other nice people that they can give up, and All right, so I'll call them sellers. You got the Brewers, who have having an awful year. Um, I'll call them sellers as well. I think they may. get rid of a guy like Markham or Greinke. Um, yeah. Yeah, the Cubs, who are good, obvious sellers, they got many pieces to trade. They got Lahair, Dempster, Marmol, the list goes on and on. Maham. Um, Dodgers, who are obvious buyers at first place right now. They need some corner outfield help. A little pitching maybe wouldn't hurt. Uh, got the Giants, who I'll call buyers for now. I don't think they're ready to, give up yet. Got Arizona, who's still, I mean, they're in third place. They're 4 games under 500, but they still got the potential to do pretty well. Got Colorado, who could be probably be sellers, I would think. They got some pieces they can probably get rid of. And the Padres are obvious sellers. They're not having a good year, and they've got some pieces like Headley and Hundley and Quentin or Volquez. The list goes on and on with them too. Um, so I'll call them sellers. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and yeah, thanks.